Good afternoon, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your high school sports leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Today, from historic Irv Lynn Stadium, it is 6A Mount Hood Conference baseball featuring the Central Catholic Rams. The Rams' opponent today, the Barlow Bruins. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be calling the game today. Rams come into this game. They are 6-11 overall, but 5-2 in the Mount Hood Conference. Barlow Bruins under head coach Rob Gerke, they are 11-8 overall. They are also 5-2 in the Mount Hood Conference. Both these teams tied for second in the conference. Rams are going to go today with Grace Houston on the mound. Of course, we did the game last week. Grace pitched against Sandy. It was a 3-hit shutout, and Grace struck out 13. The big hitter in that game last week, it was Sydney Ginter, the center fielder. She went 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. On the mound today for the Barlow Bruins, it'll be Charlie Renner behind the plate for the Bruins. It'll be Peyton Trickle behind the plate for the Central Catholic Rams. It'll be Sophia Maycutt. Top of the first coming up here for the Bruins. Leadoff hitter will be the left fielder, Leah Emerson, followed by the second baseman, Evie West, and then the shortstop, Megan Calcano. Big game today. One of these teams will go to 6-2. Head coach Rob Gerke for the Barlow Bruins. Head coach TJ Pineda for the Central Catholic Rams. Great day today. Number 16, Leah Emerson, the left-handed hitter, steps into the box. Houston on the mound. We're set to go. First pitch is a strike, cut the outside. 0-1 the count on Emerson. Thanks for joining us here today at Irv Lynn Stadium. Fake the bunt, counts as an attempt. Got the bat out there. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter to start this game. Waved at that pitch. Strikeout. First out of the game, a strikeout for Grace Houston. Houston had 13 strikeouts last week against Sandy. Into the box, Evie West. Number 4, she's the second baseman. Pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. Grace Houston on the mound. That pitch right down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rise ball. Outfield straight away. Infielders back. Curveball that time, just inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Houston threw the bender. 2-1 the count. And there's a strike. Even the count up at 2-2. Grace Houston off to a great start. On deck, number 2, the shortstop. Swing and a miss, a late swing, and there's another strikeout. 2 up, 2 down, both strikeouts. Number 2, Megan Calcano, the shortstop. Houston, the right-hander. There's a ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, the cleanup hitter, number 12, Peyton Trickle. She's the catcher. High, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the first. Ball hit sharply See if that's foul. It is. Just crossed the inside part of the third base. Foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. I want to say hello to our producer, Ryan Johnson. He's in Vegas watching this. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ball hit. That's going to drop. Yes, it does. Drops just over the outstretched hand of the shortstop. The throw to second, and safe at second. Calcano with a double. Just dropped that in the outstretched glove of the shortstop. Cleanup hitter, Peyton Trickle, the catcher. Number 12, runner on second, 2 out. Houston only gave up 3 hits last week. There's a strike, caught the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. There's a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on second, top of the first. Houston has 2 strikeouts already. Calcano down at second. A bloop double. Outside. Houston set. Looks. There's a ball that may. Nope. Going to be caught by the second baseman. Pop up. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Popped out to 4. So in the top of the first for the Barlow Bruins, no runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. Rams coming up here in the bottom of the first. Due up for the Rams, the leadoff hitter will be the catcher, number 13, Sophia Maycutt. She'll be followed by the pitcher, Grace Houston, number 11. And then 3rd in the inning, number 1, the shortstop, El Merlino. On the mound for the Barlow Bruins, Charlie Renner. Bruins 11-8 overall, 5-2 in conference. Head coach Rob Gerke, he's been with the Bruins, I think he told me 11 years. And he was with Cleveland High School for the 11 years before that. Renner, right-hander. All right, we're finishing the warm-up pitches here for Renner, Charlie Renner. All right, this pitch coming down to second. And then we'll be ready to go. Maycutt, Houston, and Merlino. There's the throw down to second. Nice throw. Bottom of the first, Rams up. No score. Sophia Maycutt steps into the box. Right-handed hitter. Runner set. High, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Another pitch high. Both those pitches rise balls, both of them high. 2 balls, no strikes. There's the ball hit sharply to the shortstop. Comes up with it over to first. First hitter retired. Ground out 6-3. That'll bring up the pitcher, Grace Houston. Number 11, right-handed hitter. That ball low. 1 ball, no strikes. This is an important game in the Mount Hood Conference. That ball fouled back into the netting. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. On deck, El Merlino, the shortstop. There's a ball, nubber to the shortstop over to first. Second out, ground out again, 6-3. Bring up El Merlino, the shortstop. Merlino, left-handed hitter, steps into the box. On deck, the cleanup hitter, Ella Schellenkout. There's hit deep to the shortstop, no chance. Slap hitter hit it deep to the shortstop. Merlino has a single, first hit of the game for the Rams. No throw, that ball was just too deep. Merlino out of the box quickly. Number 14, the third baseman, Ella Schellenkout. There's another ball hit to the third baseman, comes up with it across over to first and retired. Ground out 5-3, the third out of the inning for the Rams. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. We finished an inning here at Irv Lynn Stadium. Our score, Barlow nothing, Gresham nothing. Barlow nothing, Central Catholic nothing, sorry. Due up for the Barlow Bruins here in the top of the second. It will be Lisa Shaw, the designated hitter, Charlie Renner, the pitcher, and Dea Nelson, the first base. Each team with a hit in the first inning. Grace Houston with a couple of strikeouts. She got the first 2 hitters, Leah Emerson and Evie West. Want to remind you to join us Friday night, 7:30. We'll be at Strasser Field at East Delta Park. It is girls lacrosse, and it will be the Rams and the Hood River Valley Eagles, and that will be senior night for the Rams. And we'll bring you that. Top of the second. Each team with a hit. Calcano doubled in the first for the Bruins. Merlino singled for the Rams. Lisa Shaw, the designated hitter. Outside, ball 1. She's heading for the third baseman, Katie Picorni. That one caught the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much difference on those 2 pitches. Maybe a matter of an inch or 2. One's a ball, one's a strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Merlino comes in, shouts encouragement to Grace Houston. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 3. Houston has struck out 3 of the 5 batters she's faced. This will bring up the pitcher, number 5, Charlie Renner, right-handed hitter. Ball back to the pitcher. Houston knocks it down, picks it up, over to first, retired. Grace Houston stays with it. Call that a ground out, 1-3. Second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 9, Dea Nelson. Bruins in their blue tops, gold lettering. Low, ball 1. Rams in their white jerseys, cardinal trim and cardinal letters. 1 ball, no strikes. Dea Nelson, the first baseman. Off-speed pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Houston takes that step back, comes out, set on the mound, looks, fires. That pitch, a strike, caught that outside corner. Umpire giving Grace Houston that outside corner. 1 ball, or 2 balls, 1 strike. Outfield straight away. 2 outs here, top of the second. There is low, a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. That's a strike. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. No wind. The flag out in center field is just hanging. The pitch, high, ball 4. First walk of the game. Nelson goes down to first. That'll bring up number 11, the right fielder, Taylor Groza. Houston set. There's a little chopper that's going to go foul. Good thing it did. It was a slow roller. The infield was back. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch. And there's a call, 3rd strike. 4th strikeout of the game for Grace Houston for the Barlow Bruins in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Rams, it'll be the number 5 hitter, Sydney Ginter, the center field, followed by the first baseman, Ava Rose, and the second baseman, Coco Loretz. Houston off to a great start again. 13 strikeouts last week, almost 2 an inning. Now, through 2 innings, she has 4. Got 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Charlie Renner on the mound for the Bruins. All right, Sydney Ginter, she had a great game last week. 3 for 3, 4 RBIs in the box, the left-handed hitter. There's a ball sliced foul down the first baseline, or third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Ginter in the box. Renner set. There's a ball hit up the middle. Shortstop fields it over to first and retired. Ground out, 6-3. Bring up the first baseman, Ava Rose, left-handed hitter. Ginter, a lefty. Rose, a lefty. Another ball hit to the third baseman, up with it across, high throw is high. Gonna go down to second, and standing at second base, We're going to give Rose a signal, an error on the third baseman on the overthrow, and Rose is going to go down to second base. First runner in scoring position for the Rams. Runner on second, one out. This is Coco Loritz, the second baseman. Right-handed hitter, number 20. High throw that time. Another chopper down the third, that'll be foul. Loritz will go back into the batter's box. Rose back to second. On deck, the DH, Kate Capilongo. Nubber back into the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Charlie Renner. 2 away, the DH, Kate Capilongo, the right-handed hitter, number 12. Swing and a miss. Renner getting lots of ground balls. 4 of the 5 outs have been ground balls. There's the ball, foul. Over towards first base. Capilongo back in the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher sets up outside, swing and a miss. And that retires his hide. 2 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second for the Rams. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. Our score after 2. It is Barlow nothing, Central Catholic nothing. For the Bruins, no runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. For the Rams, no runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. Up here in the top of the third for the Bruins, it'll be the number 9 hitter, the center fielder, Peyton Hart. And then we'll go back to the top of the order with Leah Emerson and Evie West. No score here through 2. Barlow coming up. Barlow beat Gresham earlier this week. I mentioned earlier, both teams 5-2 in the Mount Hood Conference. That's good for second place. Throw down to second. We'll get this started. Top of the third. 9th hitter in the order for Barlow. Center fielder, number 8, Peyton Hart. Peyton Hart at the plate. Outfielder's in. Squared away to bunt, pulled it back. I think the pitch was high. 1 ball, no strikes. That ball chopped down first base. Foul, just foul. One ball, 1 strike on Peyton Hart. First hitter for the Bruins here in the top of the third. There's a pop-up, hit to right field, under it. Oh, over the right fielder's head. That's going to go for 3. Here's the throw. Into second, a stand-up triple for Peyton Hart. So runner on third, nobody out. We'll go back to the top of the order. Leah Emerson. She struck out in the first. Left-handed hitter. She's the left fielder. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back, but it's a strike. Got the outside corner, no balls, one strike. Grace Houston needs a couple of strikeouts here. She struck out Emerson in the first. Little chopper foul, no balls, two strikes. The on-deck hitter is Evie West, and Houston struck her out in the first. No balls, two strikes. Houston set high outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Exciting game. Hope you're enjoying this here on Oregon Sports Beat. Off-speed pitch just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Houston looks in. A couple of the infielders look in too. I know she wanted that pitch. There's the ball chopped. That may drop. It does. Drops between left and center. That's going to be at least a double. Going for 3. There's the throw. No. Another stand-up triple. 2 stand-up triples. Hart scores. Emerson with the triple and an RBI. 1-0 Bruins. Nobody out. Evie West up, the shortstop. She struck out in the first. Still got that runner. There's a foul back into the netting. Runner on third, back-to-back stand-up triples. Houston set. There's a ball foul. Behind first base. No balls, 2 strikes. Houston needs to get out of a jam here. Needs a strikeout here. High outside.
They won't tell you guys to get off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they're just expecting
Runner on third, nobody out. Top of the third. That ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch high. Outfielders now deep, shaded to right. Ball hit out to center field. Let's see if a throw's going to come home. Here's the throw. Here's the runner. Scores. Sacrifice fly. Emerson scores. That's an RBI for West. Base is empty now. 2 runs in, 1 out. Megan Calcano. She doubled in the first. 2 runs on 2 hits here in the top of the third for the Bruins. Both big hits, stand-up triples for Peyton Hart and Leah Emerson. Calcano steps in. That ball high. Houston. That's a strike. Nice pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on.
Who was the interim coach after that?
Another ball hit center field. Underneath it, Ginter. That's 2 straight balls hit out to center. Ginter got them both. Second out. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, the catcher, Peyton Trickle. She popped up to the second baseman in the first inning. 2 triples, 2 balls hit to the center field. Bruins getting the bats going. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. There's the ball. That's going to drop. That's going to be a hit to left field. And going to hold her to a single. Nice play by the left fielder that time. Abby Kieran got that ball, got it right into second. Held trickle to a single. This will bring up the designated hitter, number 19, Lisa Shaw. She struck out in the second.
Ultimate Frisbee lacrosse uniforms.
1 on, 2 out. Shaw coming up. 2 runners in, 2-0. Barlow leads in the top of the third. All right, we're set to go. Houston on the mound. Shaw steps into the box. Runner down at first. That's Peyton Trickle. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. 1 on, 2 out. 2 runners in. Barlow leads 2-0. Top of the third. Houston set. That pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Houston set. And did she go around? She did. Strikeout. Third out is a strikeout. 5th strikeout for Grace Houston. For the Barlow Bruins that inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 of them triples. 1 runner left on base. Through 2.5, our score, Barlow 2, Central Catholic nothing. Wow, 2 big hits that inning for Barlow. A triple for Hart, a triple for Emerson, knocked in Hart, and then a sacrifice fly from West, knocked in Emerson, 2-0. For the Rams here, coming up in the bottom of the third, it will be the number 9 hitter, Faye Gordon, and we'll go back to the top of the order, Sophia Maycutt and Grace Houston. Let's see what the Rams can do here in the bottom of the third. For Barlow so far, 2 runs on 4 hits and 3 runners left on base. For the Rams so far, no runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. Charlie Renner, the pitcher. Into the box. Number 4, the right fielder, Faye Gordon. Had a little conversation with her dad before we got started with the game. Faye's a freshman. Slow pitch. High outside, the off-speed pitch. 1 ball, no strikes. Good eye by Gordon. There's the ball, foul behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball high, 2 balls, 1 strike. Renner thought she had it. There's the ball back into the netting. It's going to even us up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Faye Gordon, the hitter. Sophia Maycutt on deck. A chopper, and that's going to go. That's fair. Stayed fair. Slowed down. Didn't cross the line. Pitcher fielded it. Round out 1-3. Sophia Maycutt will be coming up. Number 13, the catcher. Maycutt grounded out to the shortstop in the first. Drops a bunt down. Foul. No balls, one strike. Good idea. Just ball rolled backwards, foul. Rams need base runners. There's the chopper down to first. Right to the first baseman. Steps on the bag. Second out of the inning. Ground out to 3, unassisted. 2 down. Grace Houston, the pitcher, up. She grounded out to the shortstop in the first. 2-0 Bruins lead. Strike. The fastball. Renner's set. Struck out one batter so far. There's the ball. Hit to center field and caught. That's the third out. Houston flies out to 8. For the Rams in the third, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base after 3. Our score here at Irv Lynn Stadium. It is Barlow 2, Central Catholic nothing. Barlow 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 runners left on base for the Rams. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on base. For the Bruins here in the top of the 4th, it will be the number 6 hitter, number 5, Charlie Renner, the pitcher, followed by the first baseman, Dea Nelson, and then the right fielder, Taylor Groza. Great day for softball. I mentioned historic Irv Lynn Stadium. In the 50s, Irv Lynn sponsored a women's baseball team. They won the national championship a couple of times. I want to say their pitcher's name was Dottie Piper. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's what her name was. Grace Houston on the mound. She has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. Gave up back-to-back triples, though, in the third. One to Peyton Hart, one to Leah Emerson. Our hitter is that pitcher, Charlie Renner. Top of the 4th. Outfield shaded to right. There's a strike. The fastball from Grace Houston. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Renner grounded back to the pitcher in the second. Strikeout number 6. 6 Ks for Grace Houston. 1 down. This will bring up the first baseman, Dea Nelson. She walked in the second. Number foul. Back to the netting. On deck, Taylor Groza. No balls, 1 strike, no balls, 2 strikes. That off-speed pitch has been very effective for Grace Houston today. Swing and a miss. First 2 batters strike out. 7 strikeouts now for Houston, and this will bring up the right fielder, Taylor Groza, and Houston got her in the second. There's a strike right down the middle on a rise ball. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Groza number 11. No balls, 2 strikes. High, just high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one just high. Looked like the exact same pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 lead for the Bruins. There's a swing and a miss. Catcher got the ball and couldn't get the throw down to first. So a strikeout, but the runner goes down to first on the error. So runner on first, swing and a miss. This is Hart, who tripled in the third. Number 8, the center fielder, tripled to lead off last inning, and that's when all the trouble started. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Houston can get one of those rare 4 strikeouts in an inning. Swing and a miss, and she does. Struck out the side. She gets credit for a strikeout for that third batter, but reached base safely because of the pass ball. So for Barlow in the 4th, no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. Through 3.5, our score is Barlow 2, Central Catholic nothing. Nine strikeouts for Grace Houston through 4 innings. For the Rams coming up here in the bottom of the 4th, Rams need runners and runs. First up will be the shortstop, El Merlino, then the third baseman, Ella Schellenkout, and then Sydney Ginter. Bottom of the 4th, Bruins lead 2-0. Charlie Renner on the mound, giving up no runs, 2 hits. Merlino set, the left-handed hitter. Chopped that ball to third base, over the third baseman's head, booted, out of play. Merlino's going to go for 2. Oh, the throw's over there. Now they're going to try to run her back. She's going to go to second. Ball loose. Great break for Merlino. Merlino singles, takes second. She was going to stretch that into a double, and the throw was perfect over there. She started to go back. They threw over to first to get her going back, and it was overthrown. So Merlino down at second in scoring position. This brings up Ella Schellenkout, the third baseman. She grounded out to third in the first inning. Strike, no balls, one strike. Merlino down at second, nobody out. Scoring opportunity for the Rams. And that ball fouled back. Huge break that time for Merlino. They had her at second base. She went back a ways. The second baseman threw it to the first baseman over her head. Not the way you would actually draw that one up. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops the ball down to first. Yes, Merlino goes to third. So the first out, Schellenkout strikes out. This will bring up Sydney Ginter. She grounded out to the shortstop, the left-handed hitter. Grounded out in the second. Now got Merlino down to third. Rams going to cut this lead in half. Swing and a miss. One on. That's Merlino down to third. One out. 0-1 the count on Ginter. That ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher that time. Peyton Trickle with a great stop. That ball was outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ginter. Ginter with 4 RBIs last week. There's a ball fouled down the third baseline. Boy, that ball hooked foul a whole lot. Three strikeouts in the game now for Charlie Renner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Merlino down at third. 2-0 Barlow. There's the ball hit towards second. Going to go to first base. Merlino's going to score. Merlino scores. Ginter thrown out 4-3. On the fielder's choice, she gets an RBI. This will bring up Ava Rose. Rose fouls it down the third baseline. Rose singled in the second. 2-1. Nobody on, 2 out. Rams will cut that lead in half now. That ball fell back into the netting. No balls, 2 strikes. Renner set way outside. Rose, left-handed hitter. 1 for 1 on that single. That ball outside. Swing and a ball fouled back. Count is full. Another ball fouled back into the netting. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 run in. There's the ball hit to left field. Going to go over the left fielder's head. Rose is going to get a stand-up double. She does. Rose now 2 for 2. And gets herself in scoring position. Left fielder turned on that ball, turned the wrong way, then tried to turn around and catch up to it. Over her head. Rose with a double. At the plate, Coco Loretz. She struck out in the second. Two hits in the inning for the Rams. That single by Merlino, the double by Rose. We're in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike. Rose goes back to second. Foul back into the backstop. If you can hear those numbers, that's Coach Rob Gerke giving the pitch. In the dirt, Rose is going to go down to third, pass ball. Now Rose down at third in scoring position. Coco Loretz at the plate. Renner set. There's a strike, and that's called third strike. Renner strikes out 2 that inning. So, in the bottom of the fourth for the Rams, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base after 4. Our score here at Irv Lynn Stadium, it is Barlow 2, Central Catholic 1. We'll start the top of the 5th and due up for the Barlow Bruins. Will move to the top of the order. It'll be Leah Emerson, Evie West, and Megan Calcano. Rams now 1 run, 4 hits, 3 runners left on base. Nine strikeouts in the game for Grace Houston. She had 13 last week. All right, Leah Emerson. Emerson struck out in the first but tripled in the third with an RBI. Another ball hit hard that goes by the right fielder. Gonna have at least a triple here. They're gonna wave her home, and the throw's not gonna get there. That ball went underneath the glove of the right fielder. We're going to give her a double and an error. A double and an error on the right fielder. By the way, I'm the unofficial scorer. Swing and a miss. This is Evie West. West struck out in the first. Hit a sacrifice fly to center field in the third that scored a run. She got an RBI on that sacrifice fly. Emerson scored. Emerson scored twice now. Back into the net. Emerson has a triple and a run. She has a double and another run on the error. 3-1 Bruins. High. There's the ball hit between first and second. It's going to be a single. West with a single. She's on down to first. Megan Calcano up. She's the shortstop. She doubled in the first, flied out. There's a strike. No balls, one strike, nobody out. Top of the fifth. 3-1 Bruins lead. Ball back to the pitcher. She's going to go to second. Over to first. Safe at first. Oh, nice try on the double play. So West is out. Calcano safe down at first on the fielder's choice. Stolen base. Calcano goes down to second on the stolen base. So Calcano down at second, one out. Swing and a miss. This is Peyton Trickle. Trickle popped out to the center, second baseman in the first. Singled in the third. One run in, runner down at second, one out. 3-1 Bruins lead. Top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. And the strikeout. Another strikeout for Houston. Now 2 down. This will bring up the designated hitter, Lisa Shaw. Houston struck her out in the second, struck her out in the third. High, ball one. 10 strikeouts now for Grace Houston in the fifth. Ball hit to right field. Gordon off her glove. Gonna score a run. And into second. Shaw down to second. So Shaw down at second. 2 runs in, 2 out. This will bring up the pitcher, Charlie Renner. She grounded out in the second, struck out in the fourth. Strike on the inside. Shaw down at second. 2 runs in. High. Swing and a miss. Four to 1 now. Barlow leads in the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Second time that Houston has got Renner. For Barlow in that inning. 2 runs. 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. Through 4.5, our score is Barlow 4, Central Catholic 1. Barlow 4 runs. Six hits. 5 runners left on base. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Due up for the Rams, it will be the DH Kate Capalonga, followed by Faye Gordon, and then we'll go back to the top of the order, Sophia Macon. Rams gave up 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th. They scored 1 in the 4th. Renner still on the mound for the Bruins. Keep in mind, both these teams are 5-2 in Mount Hood Conference action. Calcano struck out in the 2nd. High, ball 1. Houston has 11 strikeouts right now. Renner set. That ball is strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kate Capalonga, the DH. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chopper to second, picked up over to first. First out, ground out 4-3. This will bring up the right fielder, number 4, Faye Gordon. Gordon grounded out. Hit a ball back to the pitcher in the 3rd. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Chopper back to the mound again, over to first. Ground out, 1-3. That's the 2nd time for Gordon. And now we'll move back to the top of the order here in the bottom of the 5th. Sophia Maycutt. Maycutt grounded out to short in the 1st. Grounded to the first baseman unassisted in the 3rd. In the box, there's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Renner. That pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Renner back on the rubber. The pitch. Popped up. First baseman dropped it. Nobody there. Maycutt down at first on the error. Grace Houston with the chance to help herself. She grounded out to the shortstop in the 1st. Flied out to center field in the 3rd. 0 for 2. Runner down at first, 2 out. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1. Faked the throw behind the runner there, the catcher did. Maycutt gets back. There's the ball. You heard it clang back in off the net. And I think we're going to have a pinch runner. We are. Running for Maycutt down at first base, number 15. Maisie Conway. So Maisie down at first base. Four to 1 Bruins, bottom of the fifth. All right, the batter was out of the box, steps back in. One ball, one strike, 2 out, runner at first. Charlie Renner set, high, 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball fouled back into the netting. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit, right fielder underneath it, comes up with it, and that'll retire the side. Houston flight out to center, now flies out to right. For the Rams that inning, no runs, no hits. Maycutt was safe down at first on that error. And 1 runner left on base through 5. Our score, Barlow 4, Central Catholic 1. Here's your totals for Barlow after 5, 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 runners left on base. For the Rams, 1 run, 4 hits, 4 runners left on base. All right, top of the 6th, due up for the Bruins, it will be the number 7 hitter, Dea Nelson, the 3rd baseman, then Taylor Groza, the right fielder, and Peyton Hart, the center fielder. Hart with that triple in the 3rd. Dan Nelson. Nelson walked in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Fouled back. Nelson, number 9, the first baseman, right-handed, no balls, 2 strikes. She did strike out in the 4th, swing and a miss, struck out here in the 6th. 12th strikeout. This will bring up the number 8 hitter, number 11, the right fielder, Taylor Groza. She struck out in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th. Foul ball, no balls, 1 strike. The pitch, that ball foul down the first baseline. on deck, Peyton Hart. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a strike. Another strikeout. Third time that Houston has gotten Taylor Garza 13 strikeouts. That's what Grace Houston had last week. This is the number 9 hitter, Peyton Hart. Remember, she tripled to lead off the third inning. She struck out in the fourth. High, that'll even the count up 1-1. Top of the 6th, 4-1, Bruins lead. Rams will have the 3, 4, and 5 hitter due up at the bottom of the 6th. And attempted a bunt, missed the ball. It's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Swing and a miss, struck out the side. 14th strikeout of the game for Grace Houston. Top of the 6th for Barlow. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Through 5.5, our score here at Irv Lynn Stadium is Barlow 4, Central Catholic 1. Due up for the Rams, I mentioned we're going to the heart of the order. El Merlino, Ella Schellenkout, and Sydney Ginter. Rams have 1 run, 4 hits, 4 runners left on base. 4 runs, 6 hits for Barlow, 5 runners left on base. Merlino, the left-handed hitter. She singled in the first, singled in the fourth, and has scored the only Ram run of the game. She singled in the fourth. Remember, got trapped between first and second. It looked like she was going to be out on overthrow back to first base. She took second. 2 for 2, 2 singles and a run. Ball hit hard. That's going to go between center and left. That's going to go all the way to the wall and stand up. No, Merlino's going to go for third. Yes, Merlino. She shakes her head at the dugout. Triple for El Merlino. She's down at third. Nobody out. The third baseman, Ella Schellenkout. She grounded out to third in the first, struck out in the fourth. Got a runner down there at third. Strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Sydney Ginter on deck. Rams need a big inning. Another foul. No balls, 2 strikes. That ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Peyton Trickle with a great block that time. That stopped the run. Oh, inside pitch. That gets by the catcher. Merlino's going to score. Merlino scores. That's the second time she scored in this game. That ball gets away from the catcher. Another wild pitch. count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ellis Schellencourt. Ball chopper to the shortstop, fielded over to first and retired. First out, ground out 6-3. Rams get a run on a triple by Merlino and a pass ball. Sidney Ginter up. Ginter grounded out in the second to the shortstop, grounded out in the fourth to the second baseman. Left-handed hitter. Chopped that down foul, down first base. Bruins have a pitcher up working in the pen. Swing and a miss. The pitcher they have working down there is is Kaylee Picorni. She has been playing at third base. Intercept outside. 4-2 our score. 1 out. Sidney Ginter, she's 0 for 2 on 2 groundouts. That ball outside. Rams need base runners. That ball outside. Renner having a little trouble here in the 2 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the 6th. Pop up to the first baseman, second out of the inning. Pop up to 3. This will bring up Ava Rose. Rose singled in the second, doubled in the fourth. She's 2 for 2, left-handed hitter. Ava Rose 2 for 2, single and a double. Hits that ball hard down to first base, scooped up, dropped it. Rose will be safe down at first. I said the Rams need base runners. That's an E3. Coco Loretz up. She struck out twice. Once in the second, once in the fourth. Fouls that back into the netting. This is the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-2. In the dirt, Rose is going to go down to second. Boy, need to get Rose home. 4-2. There's the ball foul, back behind first base. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. That ball high. I'm sorry, that was 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye that time by Coco. Set. Renner with the pitch. That's going to be popped behind first base. So right fielder comes in and comes up with it. Fly out to 9. 3 outs for the Rams in the bottom of the 6th. 1 run. One hit. Rose was safe down at first on an error. And 1 runner left on base. So our score after 6 here at Irv Lynn Stadium, it is Barlow 4, Central Catholic 2. Barlow 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 runners left on base. The Rams 2 runs, 5 hits, 5 runners left on base. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Grace Houston is on a streak. She struck out 4 in a row, and she struck out 5 of the last 6 batters she's faced. We'll go back to the top of the order for the Bruins. It'll be Leah Emerson, Evie West, and Megan Calcano. "14 strikeouts in the game for Grace Houston." Leah Emerson struck out in the first, tripled in the third and has an RBI and scored a run, and doubled in the 5th and has a run. So she is 2 for 3, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Left-handed hitter Leah Emerson. She's the left fielder. Fakes a bunt. Well, no, she actually attempted on it. It's a strike. Top of the 7th, 4-2 Barlow. Barlow 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th. Outside. First baseman, third baseman charging in that time. There's a strike. That off-speed pitch caught the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. That ball hit high up in the air. Second baseman calling for it, drifting back. Bounces, oh, she got it. Bounced out of her glove and she got it back. Nice job by Coco Loretz. First out of the inning. Pop out to 4. This will bring up the second baseman, number 4, Evie West. She struck out in the first. Hit a sacrifice fly in the 3rd center field. Got an RBI. She singled in the 5th. So she is, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Strike. The rise ball. That ball fouled down first base. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Barlow leads 4-2. What an exciting game today. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Number 15. Two down. Megan Calcano at the plate. She doubled in the first, flied out in the 3rd. On base on an error in the 5th and stole second base and scored a run. Fouled back behind first base. Rams want to stop any more damage. Get to the plate in the bottom of the 7th, get a rally going. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Calcano steps back into the box. Grace Houston set. The pitch. Called third strike. 16 strikeouts for Grace Houston. In the top of the 7th, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Through 6.5, our score: Barlow 4, Central Catholic 2. Barlow 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 runners left on base. Rams due up here. It's last chance, bottom of the 7th. Due up for the Rams. It'll be the number 8 hitter, Kate Capilongo. The number 9 hitter, Faye Gordon, will go back to the top of the order, Sophia Maycutt. Rams need some runners. Renner has gone the distance. She has struck out. Let me look here. She struck out 4. Not quite the 16 that Houston has struck out, but she has a 4-2 lead. All right, Kate Capilongo. Kate struck out in the 2nd, grounded out to 2nd in the 4th. I'm sorry, in the 5th. Swing and a miss, no balls, 1 strike. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Calcano, the DH. There's a chopper. It's going to stay fair. Pitcher went over, then backed off. The second baseman wasn't charging. Infield single for Calcano, and there's that base runner the Rams need. Brings up Faye Gordon. Gordon, number 4, the right fielder, grounded out in the 3rd, grounded out in the 5th. Both of those were ground outs to the pitcher. We've got a base runner down at first base running for Calcano. It is number 5, and that is Gibby Warren. I'm looking at my roster. I think that's Gabby Warren. I'm sorry, Gabby Warren. Warren down at first base. Gordon at the plate. Maycutt on deck. Umpire, check and make sure he's got all the numbers right. Faye Gordon with the chance, move the runner up. All the players up in the dugouts for both teams. Charlie Winters set. First pitch to Gordon, strike. No balls, 1 strike. Warren held up at first base. That pitch outside, even the count up at 1-1. Fake that throw behind the runner down at first. There's the ball, fouled back into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warren down at first base running for Capilongo. Bottom of the 7th. There's the ball, foul down the first base line. Count stays at 1-2. There's a little nubber that's going to roll foul. Was that touched in fair territory? No, it went foul. Warren's got to go back to first base. Gordon goes back to the batter's box. I thought it might have been touched before it went foul. Umpire says no. He was looking right down the line. Inside. Nice play by the catcher that time to stop the base runner from moving forward. Peyton Trickle's done a great job behind the plate for the Bruins. And swing, popped out of the catcher's glove down to first base. For some reason, I don't see it. Warren was called out. Maybe she left the base earlier. I'm not sure, but Gordon is out. That's 2 outs. I have to get a clarification on that. I didn't see what happened. I was watching, and all of a sudden Warren trotted back to the dugout. First base must have said she left early. This is Sophia Maycutt, the catcher. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first, grounded out first baseman. Reached first on an error in the 5th. 2 out, high. That had to be the reason on Calcano that she left the base early and was called out. I think we have a pinch hitter on deck for Houston. There's the ball popped up. Right field. In and comes up with it, and this game is over. Pop out to 9. This game is over. Our final score here at Earl Lynn Stadium in Mount Hood Conference baseball action. It is Barlow 4, Central Catholic 2. Barlow now goes to 12-8 overall. More importantly, 6-2 in the Mount Hood Conference. The Central Catholic Rams go to 6-12 overall, 5-3 in the Mount Hood Conference. The Barlow Bruins take sole possession of second place in the conference. Winning pitcher today for the Barlow Bruins, it is Charlie Renner. Renner struck out, let me see here, 5 Rams. The losing pitcher, Grace Houston, who struck out 16 hitters. Final totals for the game for Barlow: 4 runs, 6 hits, 5 runners left on base. For the Rams, 2 runs, 5 hits, 5 runners left on base. All right, we got some people want to thank. Earl Stadium, the hospitality. Both head coaches today. Head coach Rob Gerke of the Barlow Bruins. Head coach T.J. Pineda of the Central Catholic Rams. Our crew today, Ellie and Alva. And a great job, guys. Thanks for getting us all through this. Our producer back in Las Vegas, Ryan Johnson. Ryan, thanks for passing along information to us about the game. Hope you're having a great time down there. I want to remind everybody, we are Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We've got our schedule up for May. Friday night, we'll be with you. We'll be at Strasser Field at East Delta Park. It's girls lacrosse. It'll be Central Catholic Rams, and they will be against the Hood River Valley Eagles. That is senior night for the Rams, so we will probably start with the ceremonies for the seniors. That'd probably be about 7:15, and then the Rams will start that game with the Eagles. That will be at 7:30. Next week we have a game on tap. That'll be Thursday the 11th. That'll be boys lacrosse. It will be at Delta Park, and it will be Central Catholic boys, and that will be against Lincoln. So stay tuned on all of that. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dave Hall from Irv Lynn Stadium in Mount Hood Conference baseball action. Our final score, the Barlow Bruins 4, the Central Catholic Rams 2. Good afternoon, everybody.